Hey there, Heather. Ho, there's Jeff Cutter. Welcome you to yet another ASG Golf video, and we are doing the 70s 90s tour. We're doing the Last Chance 2025 tourney, meaning that one of these 8 golfers will win a trip to Augusta for the year-end tournament, like the other 11 monthly winners in this tour and the other 3 tours, of course. So we went 48 winners that way, and we also have 24 through wildcards. Each one of the 4 tours has 6 guys who take a second place in the tournament. If you don't win the tournament, then you go to a wildcard and you can be one of 24 wild cards. So we have these guys: Waldorf, Pate, Cole, Weiskopf, Glasson, Hill, Dixon, Hayes. A good look at this says that whoever comes out of the top 2, like the top half, like the Waldorf, Pate, Cole, Weiskopf, is basically going to be going to Augusta. Now, there is a little bit of caveat with this group as opposed to the 70s and 90s. The 70s, 90s have 6 guys: Gigi Rodriguez, Lee Jansen, Jack Nicklaus, Bob Murphy, Lou Graham, and John Wise. And any one of those guys who win this tournament can turn their second place into first place. But there's only 6. Because there should be 11, right? Right. But 3 of the runners up actually end up winning the runner up and then fight one more time in one title. And 2 of them, that being Jansen and Nicholas, have 2 runner-up finishes, which means that 2 runner-up spots are double booked. So anyway, whoever loses this matchup, whoever takes second place would be the 7th wild card in the tournament. But because we need a 10-person minimum, here's what's going to happen. We know that one of these guys has to win, right? Right. So the semifinalists, well, 4 guys, and then you have 1 out of 4 winning, right? Right. But they need 4 people to fill out the wild card thing. So here's what will happen. Because the Duffy Waldorf Steve Pate matchup not only will be televised, but this matchup is the bigger of the 50-50 matchups. The other 3 we don't know what happens. So here's what will happen. All 4 semifinalists plus the loser of Waldorf Pate will get in. So that's 5. One of them will win. The other 4 will make up the draw. So Waldorf or Pate, someone will make up Steve Pate. That is, will make up the 7th wildcard person, and then of those 4 semifinalists, 1 person will get into the tournament automatically, and the other 3 will be in as a wildcard second chance tournament. Simple? Not so much. Now the 40s, 60s, for example, have 10 guys who have been to a runner-up. 10 guys. 1 person has been to 2? Or what's going on? No, 1 person was a runner-up and then won a tournament later on, 40-60. So there's 10. 80s 2000s will be 9 as of right now. 9. So we might have a 10th person. So yeah, the 40s, 60s, and 80s 2000s will probably there. But 9. What about 10? I don't know. But regardless, so we're going to be doing Duffy versus Steve. Assuming this is the first match to be done, then the next match, then we will have bonus coverage. Second shot. Pate. Up and perfect. Waldorf. Headshot. For par. Nope. Waldorf for the win. That's it. I think that's by 1. Undisputed. And the clapping we did for today. Steve? Uh-oh. No. Whew. Lucky up, because that's the next joke. Beautiful shot like that from Steve. That's good. It's good for even closer. We should see for the 30s. On to 3. So we'll count 3. It'll be hard to get on the winners too because courses in the British Isles sometimes are what we call frustrating. I'm Shepherd, for 370 yards. My gosh, that was a nice drive. Ooh, missed. Pate, well, he's going to turn. Yeah, the wind's to the left. We're not allowed to change the trajectory thing unless it's red for trouble. Par. Off by 4. Duffy says, why not? No. No time. On to 3. Up and over. 4, sorry. Up and over. 4 is on line. Well, he's on the green. Deep. Donuts. For the hole. Too much. Under 5, Pine Valley. Steve Pate, nice shot. 316. He is, the long drive chart. Duffy, can he get on in 2? No. He's right by that tree, I think. Pate. Closer. Good shot. 15. This is a par 5. Up and over. Okay. For birdie. What? Looks pretty good. Under 6. These will have to go through the wild card match as of right now. And if he was doing this rather Joe Pate. Good shot. He made it. Duffy. For boy. What the fuck? Hello. I know. Good time. Under 7 from Oakmont with that big bunker. Doesn't play man. Pate. Over everything. Good shot. For the hole. Overshot. Pate for par. Good shot. Waldorf. Misses. Wow. Pate's back in it. You hate to see Pate come through. Hey, that rhymes. Pate to the left. Waldorf. Yeah, mate. Fire. All right. I think that's the left. Yeah. Well, he was allowed to move because it was red. Pate's like, oh, come on. Well, if you were red, I would have moved you too. He hit it in the water, so holy cow. Pate for the hole. Nope. Probably Pate. Duffy. To the right hand side. Pate. Over everything. No shot. Oh, if you back. If he kept going, he would have been right there. Pate for the hole. Oh yeah. He made it. So quick look through 9. Waldorf won on 145 and Pate on 7-9. Waldorf. Over everything. Pate. Birdie. 6 feet away. Park. Aw, what a miss. What a... Keep up and over. I thought he was on the second landing spot. That's what I thought. Jeff. Okay, second shot. Whoa, that went high. That took a left turn at Albuquerque back here. You can say that. Waldorf. Hey, just get close. For the hole. Duffy's been trying to get rid of Steve Pate, trying to prevent him from joining his father at Augusta. Well, Steve Pate is guaranteed a trip to the wild card tournament, even if he loses this match. If we all thought it was going to happen for par. Pate should be able to have. Wow, Pate got spooked. I think that's what happens. Under 13. Good job on the middle. Trying to throw too far left. Pate's got a better read. Over everything. No. Is he red? Oh, he's not red. No, he's not red. Right, but he is. Well, if you overshot it, he'd be red. But no, because it doesn't show red, he can't track anything. Wow, what a miss by Duffy. For par. Makes it there. Wow, Pate. Yeah, that's what I thought. Duffy made a very long putt, and Steve Pate got the yips. Yip. Wonderful team of people. Like I said, after this match is over, we will watch the other quarterfinals as time permits. Of course, we didn't get to see bonus coverage last week for the earlies and 10s because that's the fourth one. At 4. Yes, both semifinals and the finals will be broadcast on TV for par. No. Pate. For the hole. Got it. All right, on to 15, the Riviera. Up and there. Up and over. For birdie. That's the water. Duffy. Oh my. Made it on the first try. Not as much as I thought. For the hole. No, I think he has another chance. Now, Duffy doesn't have to win the hole. He just can't lose it. Because if you do the math, he would have to win 17 and 18 to force a playoff. Duffy can't lose the match in regulation. He can lose it in the playoff. What a mistake there. Pate. Now, you know, the wind is pushing. Yeah, the wind's pushing against him. You see on the down arrow. Pate, up and over. Stay. No. I think that's smart. Well, he'll lag it. Nope. He's off by 7 feet. Duffy, can he get close? Ooh, he skimmed it and it went all the way to the first half. He skimmed it. He skimmed it, Paul. He skimmed it. Duffy for double bogey. Hey, 2 in the hole. Got it. Keep going. We keep going. Steve moves in on 18 to force a playoff. Duffy doesn't have to win. Duffy either wins or ties. Look out! Oh my God. You know, close. Hey, don't go there. Nope. He had to go for it. Well, he kind of knows. Yeah, you got a little too careless. Hey. Yeah, you got careless. You got careless, baby. A triple. Yeah. Keep going. Wow. Steve Pate did it again. That's like 2 chances. Bobby Cole upsets Tom Weiskopf. And Mark Hayes beats Bob Dixon. So there's 2 quarterfinals left. So Hayes and Cole are in the thing. Tom Weiskopf will not get an invitation to the Baltic tournament. Except for Mark Hayes and by Bobby Cole too. Well, we'll take a good look at it. Well, this is one for the ages. I mean, Duffy has had chances to knock out Steve Pate early and couldn't do it. Pate's worked from behind, right, and tee up deficits. Well, he cut the deficits out. Duffy goes there, goes the money. Holy crap. Pate's a 33-foot putt. He has a 1 in 9 chance. And he shoots and misses, and somehow Duffy Waldorf does win the quarterfinal after all. What a job by Duffy Waldorf. That was almost one of the greatest choke jobs I've ever seen as well. So Steve Pate does get a trip to the wildcard tournament because of how, that was a 50-50 match. Oops. There's one other quarterfinal that has not finished, and it's the Glasson versus Hill quarterfinal, in which Mark Hayes and Bobby Cole are also there. Cole, the only non-American out of 8, is in the semifinals. He faces Duffy Waldorf. So yeah, it's Cole versus Waldorf. The winner of this match gets Mark Hayes. Over the bunker. Ooh. Nope. He had no angle. Glasson, I would lag, especially on this hole. Dave Hill is like, I just lost the time. Last win is kind of an upset on Dave Hill. And no, Dave Hill would not qualify for the wildcard tournament. He has to win. Dave Hill, gotta go for it. Nice. Glasson. No, he hit the hazard. He hit the hazard. So Hill could force a playoff. We've had one today. For the hole. No. Glasson for bogey. Hill just for par. We go to playoff. Glasson and Hill are now in the extra hole. So yeah, it was kind of a dull front 9. Well, only 3 of 10 holes were won, and then it was a dogfight. Dave Hill did have a 2-up lead, but lost it. So the winner of this match faces Mark Hayes. Left to right into the bunker. Hill. He misses the bunker. Maybe he should have hit the bunker. Last one, get close to the pin. Safe. Well, he could have done what Mr. Waldorf had done and make it in for bogey. Oh my God, he missed. He missed. He attacked him practically for the match. And he flipped him. How did he do that? Wow. Washington Hill avoids the waters. A little short. Glassing up and over river bank. Fortunately, it has no give. It's like, well, it should have a give. Well, no, because the ball would have rolled into the water. Glassing. Uh-oh. No, he hit the bank again. For the match. Misses by 2 feet. Glasson has watched it. He had a 4-footer to win the So here's how it happened. Duffy versus Steve Pate. Duffy was up by 3 through the first 6 holes. Pate tied that up, and then on 12 and 13, Waldorf won. Pate won on 14. Then 16, Waldorf won on the rocky hole, and then Pate had to win 17 and 18 to put it a playoff, but Duffy beat him to it. Bobby Cole, Tom Weiskopf. It was a good battle. Back 9, it was back and forth, to and fro. Lehman Weiskopf thought he was going to do it, but Bobby Cole wins. Dave Hill over Bill Glasson. He was up by 2 early. Glasson made a lead and was up by 1. But on 18, Hill beat Glasson to move on. And of course, the TSN turning point, that 4-foot missed putt on the first extra hole on the 19th hole. Glasson would have had it. And Mark Hayes beat Bob Dixon. Dixon won on the second hole, but Mark Hayes won everything else. So we are going to take the look at our 4 semifinalists. Duffy Waldorf, first to go. 1962. I don't need that. He won 4 PGA tournaments and all that. His top mark in the 90s was 5th in the majors, Masters in 96 from UCLA. Won 4 PGA Tour wins. LeCantre, the 95 Texas Open, the 99 Buick Classic, the 99 Texas Open, and the 2000 Disney Rental Golf Classic. Okay, Duffy Waldorf. His opponent will be Bobby Cole, golfer from South Africa. He had a bicycle accident, a knee injury, and would take up golf instead. He was the youngest winner of the British Amateur in 1966 at age 18 until Matteo Manassero got it at 16. He actually played in the Masters at 19 years old and actually made the cut. But then Manassero beat that mark in 2010. He won 7 on the Sunshine Tour, aka the South African Championships. He did take 3rd in the 74 PGA and the 75 Open, but did not do the. He had 1 PGA Tour win. He won the 1977 Buick Open and almost went to the playoff in 1975 in the British Open, but missed by stroke. He's married to Linda Parker. 7 kids and all that. So yeah, he won the Buick Open in 1977. Mark Hayes, I think he's got a lot of wins. The golfer Mark Hayes, who died in 2018. He was in the 1979 Ryder Cup as a late replacement for Tom Watson. I think Watson had a kid or something. Yeah, Tom Watson gave up his spot to be with his wife for the birth of first child, so Hayes played in the 79 Ryder Cup. He didn't. His best major thing was 6 in the U.S. Open in 1980. 3 PGA Tour wins. The 76 Byron Nelson, of course that's big. The 76 Pensacola Open in the 1977 tournament TPC tournament, the first standalone TPC. Hayes won his singles match on the final day of the 1979 Ryder Cup and all that. He was known for his bucket caps. Yeah, as you see in that picture. And won the first TPC tournament in 1977. That was him. And who was the 4th guy? Oh, yeah, Dave Hill. The golfer. Dave Hill. Who was from the 1970s as well. So, looking at it, Duffy is the only guy from the 1990s. Everyone else is from the 70s. So yeah, we're gonna do the groups, make sure both semifinals are held. And Dave Hill was known for his quick wit and biting sarcasm. He was the Don Rickles of the golf tour. Great. He won 13 times on the PGA Tour, so he's practically the best guy for the job. He played in the 1969 Ryder Cup. He actually finished second in the 1970 U.S. Open in Minnesota. So yeah, he did that. And he finished runner-up in 1970. He did not like Hazelton, the the course at Hope in the 1970 Open. He says that I'm still looking for it, and he retorted, 80 acres of corn and a few cows. They ruined a good farm when they built this course. It had to be extensively redesigned before hosting the next major, 1991 U.S. Open. And then another disqualification, 1997 Colonial. He missed the cut. He threw the ball out of the sand trap. He had lots of problems and all that. And emphysema. He won 4 Danny Thomas Memphis Classics, which was called the Memphis Open Invitational. So I guess that's why he's on the thing. Dave Hill, 4 Danny Thomas Memphis titles. He won the Home of the Sun Open, the Denver Open, the Hot Springs Open, the Buick Open, the Philly Golf Classic, the Monsanto Open, the Houston Open, the Great Sahara Invitational, and the Greater Milwaukee Open. Such a great golfer, biting wit, and all that. So he's kind of the favorite. Maybe Duffy, but yeah. So all 4 of these guys are in. At worst, they will be into the wild card stuff to be in the wild card tournament. Even if like Bobby Cole and Dave Hill win by example, Duffy and Hayes would still be added into the wild card tournament because you got to make the numbers. So that's your reward for making the semifinals. The worst that can happen from these 4 golfers is to be in the wild card tournament and maybe get in one of those spots. Now there was much discussion, but and talking about the 4 guys like Steve Payton, the 3 guys who don't win this tournament now. Like, should they get special concessions or should it be up to the 6 guys? I think what they'll do is and it was discussed, if Steve Pate and any one of the other 3 guys who are runners up, like you win the tournament, you're going to Augusta anyhow. Those 4 guys, if any of them are the leaders after the first, second, or third rounds, then yes, that's fine. But otherwise, you might be on a steep hill and all that. I don't know what they'll do, but we'll see. We'll figure that out on Sunday. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.